Imagine this: you're over 60, full of life and wisdom, but every bite you take could either help you thrive or quietly undermine your health. What if I told you that something as small and simple as a handful of nuts could make a dramatic difference in your energy, heart health, brain function, and even longevity, but only if you know which ones to choose and which ones to avoid? Today, we're going to uncover the secrets that food companies rarely tell you, the hidden dangers lurking in some common nuts, and the extraordinary benefits packed into others that could literally become your daily allies. By the time this talk is over, you won't just see nuts as a snack. You'll understand how they can protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and fortify your body in ways that most people only dream of. Stay with me, because what you learn here could change the way you eat, live, and age, one powerful handful at a time. As we age, our bodies undergo significant physiological changes that directly affect how we process and utilize nutrients. After the age of 60, metabolism naturally slows down, meaning that the rate at which the body converts food into energy decreases. This slowdown can lead to easier weight gain if calorie intake is not adjusted, but it also influences how nutrients are absorbed and utilized at the cellular level. Digestive efficiency declines as well, as the production of stomach acid and digestive enzymes diminishes, making it more difficult to break down complex foods, including some nuts, and extract their full nutritional value. Additionally, age-related changes in organ function, particularly in the liver and kidneys, reduce the body's ability to detoxify compounds and manage certain minerals, increasing the risk of negative effects from foods that were previously harmless. Hormonal shifts, including reduced levels of growth hormone, estrogen, and testosterone, can further impact muscle mass, bone density, and cardiovascular health, which are closely tied to dietary choices. Immune system efficiency also declines with age, leaving older adults more susceptible to inflammation and oxidative stress. Together, these factors create a unique nutritional landscape in which certain foods, including specific types of nuts, can have either disproportionately beneficial or harmful effects depending on their composition and how they are consumed. Nuts are widely celebrated for their nutrient density, offering a concentrated source of healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, but they can act as a double-edged sword, especially for adults over 60. While many nuts support cardiovascular health, cognitive function, and overall longevity, certain varieties or forms can pose health risks if consumed excessively or without consideration of individual conditions. The high-fat content in some nuts, though mostly unsaturated, can still contribute to caloric overload, potentially leading to weight gain, elevated cholesterol, or strain on the liver if portion control is ignored. Additionally, some nuts contain naturally occurring compounds that may interfere with mineral absorption, contribute to kidney stress, or provoke allergic reactions, which may become more pronounced with age due to changes in immune response. Older adults may also experience reduced digestive efficiency, making it more challenging to break down hard or fibrous nuts, leading to gastrointestinal discomfort. Storage and preparation play a role as well, since nuts that are improperly stored can develop mold or rancidity, producing toxins that the aging body may struggle to detoxify. The variability in nutritional composition among different nuts underscores the importance of selecting the right types for daily consumption, balancing their protective benefits against potential risks to heart, kidney, and digestive health, and tailoring choices to individual health profiles. Certain nuts, such as cashews and peanuts, are high in oxalates, naturally occurring compounds that can bind to calcium and form crystals in the body. In younger adults with healthy kidney function, oxalates are typically excreted without issue. But after the age of 60, the risk of kidney complications increases due to age-related decline in renal efficiency. High oxalate intake can contribute to the formation of kidney stones, which are painful and can lead to infections or long-term kidney damage if not managed properly. Individuals with a history of kidney stones or chronic kidney disease are especially vulnerable, making it crucial to monitor the consumption of nuts that are rich in oxalates. Beyond kidney health, high oxalate nuts can also interfere with mineral absorption, particularly calcium and magnesium, potentially impacting bone density in older adults who are already at greater risk for osteoporosis. Cashews, for example, contain moderate to high levels of oxalates, so consuming them in large quantities or frequently may exacerbate these issues over time. Even when kidney function is normal, overconsumption can place unnecessary stress on the body's filtration and detoxification systems, especially when paired with a diet high in other oxalate-containing foods. Being mindful of portion size, rotating nut types, and consulting with a healthcare provider about dietary restrictions can help reduce the risk while still enjoying the nutritional benefits that nuts provide. Aflatoxins are naturally occurring toxins produced by certain molds, most commonly Aspergillus species, which can contaminate nuts like peanuts, pistachios, and sometimes almonds when they are stored in warm, humid conditions. These toxins are highly stable and resistant to heat, meaning that even roasting or cooking does not always eliminate them. For adults over 60, exposure to aflatoxins poses a particular concern because the liver, which is primarily responsible for detoxifying harmful compounds, becomes less efficient with age. Chronic exposure to aflatoxins has been linked to an increased risk of liver damage and even liver cancer, as well as contributing to systemic inflammation and oxidative stress that can accelerate age-related diseases. Older adults may also have compromised immune systems, making it more difficult for the body to respond effectively to toxins. Improper storage, such as keeping nuts in humid environments or for extended periods, significantly increases the likelihood of mold growth and aflatoxin formation. Purchasing high-quality, properly packaged nuts, storing them in cool, dry conditions, and checking expiration dates are practical steps to minimize exposure. Awareness of this risk is essential because while nuts provide heart-healthy fats, protein, and antioxidants, the presence of aflatoxins can turn a nutritious snack into a potential health hazard for seniors who may already have underlying liver or immune vulnerabilities. As people age, the digestive system naturally becomes less efficient, which affects how older adults tolerate certain foods, including nuts. The production of digestive enzymes and stomach acid often decreases, slowing the breakdown of complex proteins and fibrous components in nuts. This can lead to incomplete digestion, causing discomfort such as bloating, gas, or even constipation. Harder nuts like almonds or walnuts require thorough chewing to reduce particle size and improve digestibility, but many seniors may have dental issues that make this challenging, further complicating nutrient absorption. Additionally, the slower gastrointestinal transit time in older adults means that food stays longer in the digestive tract, which can exacerbate fermentation of undigested compounds and increase discomfort. Some nuts also contain compounds like phytic acid, which can bind to minerals such as calcium, iron, and zinc, reducing their absorption and potentially contributing to deficiencies if consumed excessively. The combination of decreased enzyme activity, dental challenges, and slower transit highlights the need for careful selection, portion control, and preparation methods, such as soaking or lightly roasting nuts, to improve digestibility. By being mindful of these factors, older adults can still benefit from the protein, healthy fats, and micronutrients nuts provide without overwhelming the digestive system, making daily consumption both safer and more effective for overall health. As we age, cardiovascular health becomes increasingly important, and not all nuts have the same impact on heart function. While many nuts are praised for their healthy unsaturated fats, some varieties contain higher levels of saturated fats, which can raise LDL cholesterol and contribute to the development of atherosclerosis if consumed in excess. Older adults often have pre-existing conditions such as hypertension, elevated cholesterol, or reduced arterial elasticity, making them more sensitive to dietary fat composition. Consuming nuts with unfavorable fat profiles can therefore inadvertently increase cardiovascular risk rather than providing benefit. Even nuts generally considered healthy, like peanuts, can pose a risk if heavily salted or roasted in unhealthy oils, which may contribute to high blood pressure and oxidative stress. Portion control is critical because the high caloric density of nuts can lead to weight gain, further straining the heart and increasing the risk of metabolic disorders like type 2 diabetes. Choosing nuts rich in polyunsaturated fats, omega-3 fatty acids, and plant sterols such as walnuts, almonds, and pistachios can support healthy cholesterol levels, reduce inflammation, and improve vascular function. By understanding the fat composition of different nuts and moderating intake, older adults can harness their cardiovascular benefits while minimizing potential harm, creating a balanced approach to heart-healthy snacking. Certain nuts are especially beneficial for adults over 60 because they provide nutrients that directly support longevity and protect against age-related diseases. Almonds, for example, are rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps protect cells from oxidative damage, which is a key factor in aging and chronic disease. Walnuts are high in omega-3 fatty acids, which support brain health by reducing inflammation, improving neuronal function, and potentially lowering the risk of cognitive decline. Pistachios offer a combination of healthy fats, fiber, and plant-based protein, which can help regulate blood sugar, maintain healthy cholesterol levels, and support digestive health. Brazil nuts are an exceptional source of selenium, a trace mineral critical for immune function, thyroid health, and antioxidant defense, which becomes increasingly important as the body's natural defenses weaken with age. Including these nuts in the daily diet not only supplies essential nutrients, but also introduces bioactive compounds like polyphenols and phytosterols, which contribute to cardiovascular protection, anti-inflammatory effects, and improved metabolic regulation. The diversity among these nuts ensures a broader spectrum of nutrients, helping seniors meet dietary needs without excessive calorie intake. By focusing on these specific types, older adults can leverage the protective properties of nuts to support heart, brain, and immune health while enjoying a convenient and versatile food source that fits seamlessly into a balanced diet. For adults over 60, understanding the appropriate daily serving of nuts is essential to maximize health benefits while avoiding excess calories or digestive strain. Although nuts are nutrient-dense and packed with protein, healthy fats, fiber, vitamins, and minerals, they are also high in calories, with just a small handful containing around 150 to 200 calories. Consuming large amounts can lead to unintended weight gain, which may exacerbate age-related health concerns such as hypertension, type 2 diabetes, or joint stress. Research suggests that a daily serving of roughly 30 grams, equivalent to a small handful, is sufficient to provide cardiovascular, cognitive, and metabolic benefits without overloading the system. This serving size also balances protein and fat intake, supporting satiety and stable blood sugar levels. Older adults with digestive sensitivities should chew thoroughly and consider softer or soaked nuts to improve nutrient absorption and minimize discomfort. Consistency is more important than quantity. Regular inclusion of this moderate amount allows the body to benefit from antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and other protective compounds while avoiding the risks associated with overconsumption. Monitoring portion size and variety ensures that older adults can enjoy the protective and anti-inflammatory properties of nuts as a sustainable daily part of their diet. Many nuts contain potent anti-inflammatory compounds that can be especially beneficial for adults over 60, as chronic inflammation is a major contributor to age-related diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and neurodegenerative disorders. Bioactive substances like polyphenols, flavonoids, and plant sterols found in nuts help modulate inflammatory pathways in the body, reducing the production of pro-inflammatory molecules and oxidative stress. Omega-3 fatty acids, abundant in walnuts and certain other nuts, play a critical role in decreasing systemic inflammation, supporting both cardiovascular and brain health. Regular consumption of these nuts has been associated with lower levels of C-reactive protein, a marker of inflammation, and improved endothelial function, which contributes to better blood flow and vascular health. Anti-inflammatory effects also extend to joint health, potentially reducing stiffness and discomfort in older adults who may be affected by osteoarthritis or other inflammatory conditions. Combining these properties with other nutrients in nuts, such as magnesium, vitamin E, and selenium, further enhances the body's defense mechanisms against oxidative damage and immune decline. By integrating a variety of anti-inflammatory nuts into a daily diet, seniors can provide consistent support for cardiovascular, cognitive, and metabolic health, reducing the cumulative impact of chronic inflammation and promoting overall longevity while maintaining nutritional balance. Practical guidance is essential for older adults when incorporating nuts into their daily diet, as individual health conditions, digestion, and nutrient requirements vary widely after the age of 60. Moderation is a key principle because nuts are calorie-dense, and excessive intake can lead to weight gain, which may worsen cardiovascular, metabolic, or joint issues. Proper storage is equally important, as nuts are susceptible to mold and rancidity if kept in warm, humid environments, potentially producing toxins like aflatoxins that the aging liver may struggle to detoxify. Chewing thoroughly or choosing softer or pre-soaked nuts can improve digestion and nutrient absorption, reducing gastrointestinal discomfort that can arise from harder varieties. It is also important to rotate types of nuts, combining options such as almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts to ensure a broad spectrum of nutrients, including healthy fats, antioxidants, selenium, and fiber. Seniors with pre-existing conditions such as kidney disease, allergies, or cardiovascular concerns should consult healthcare providers to tailor nut intake to their specific health profile. By integrating these practical strategies, older adults can safely enjoy the nutritional benefits of nuts, leveraging their protective effects for heart, brain, and immune health while minimizing potential risks associated with improper consumption, storage, or overindulgence. In conclusion, nuts can be a powerful ally in maintaining health and vitality after the age of 60, but they must be chosen and consumed wisely. While certain nuts carry risks such as high oxalate content, aflatoxin exposure, or saturated fats that may impact the heart, others provide essential nutrients, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds that support brain function, cardiovascular health, immunity, and overall longevity. Moderation, variety, proper storage, and mindful preparation are the keys to unlocking the full benefits of nuts while minimizing potential harm. By making informed choices and integrating a handful of the right nuts into a daily diet, older adults can enjoy a convenient, nutrient-rich food that contributes to their well-being and quality of life. Good luck to each of you in taking these small but powerful steps toward healthier eating and living. Thank you for your attention, your commitment to your health, and for allowing me to share this important guidance with you today. May you enjoy both the taste and the benefits of nuts safely and mindfully every day.